Hi everyone, welcome to InvoiceNow. The what, why, and how. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the benefits of InvoiceNow. Singapore, a key player in Asia's economy, is seeing big changes in how businesses work. As companies adapt to a global market, they're finding new ways to handle day-to-day tasks. One area that's changing fast is how businesses send and receive invoices. So instead of paper or PDF, more companies are switching towards digital invoices. And this is where InvoiceNow comes in. It's Singapore's name for Pebble e-invoicing, a common way for businesses to exchange invoices and other documents digitally. And this shift will make it easier for companies to work together and grow. In this video, we'll share the difference that InvoiceNow will bring to businesses. And to describe its benefits, we'll highlight 4 characteristics of InvoiceNow. They are simplicity, efficiency, reliability, and compliance.
Firstly, simplicity. InvoiceNow is all about simplicity. Juggling multiple invoicing systems, wrestling with incompatible software, or drowning in a sea of invoices in different formats will soon be a problem of the past. Picture this, you're no longer required to log into various customer portals, remember countless usernames and passwords, or navigate different interfaces. The hassle of training new staff on multiple systems becomes a thing of the past. You can say goodbye to the headache of interpreting invoices from different suppliers who name the same data items differently or omit crucial fields. With InvoiceNow, you use a single solution of your choice for all your invoicing needs. Whether you're dealing with other businesses, government agencies, or managing your tax compliance, everything is done within the same solution you're familiar with. As more businesses adopt InvoiceNow, you'll see an increasing number of e-invoicing activities handled within your own single solution. This streamlined approach replaces the need for multiple methods and systems, making your invoicing process smoother and more manageable than ever before.
But simplicity is just the beginning. InvoiceNow is a game changer when it comes to efficiency. Imagine this. Your supplier sends an invoice and the data goes directly into your accounting solution. No manual data entry, no room for human error, just smooth, seamless efficiency. Let's break this down further. In the traditional method, most buyers manually input each invoice into their system for processing. That's time, that's money, and that's potential for mistakes. With InvoiceNow, the process becomes automatic. Data flows seamlessly to its intended destination. Gone are the days of manual handling. No more keying in data, scanning documents, or searching for invoices in email inbox, or worse, junk mail folders. The system streamlines everything, eliminating this time-consuming and error-prone task. For suppliers who are using a solution that can receive an e-order, they too can save effort by using the order data to generate the invoices.
In the world of business, reliability is key, especially when it comes to e-invoicing. InvoiceNow, built on the Pebble standard, a secure, global e-invoicing network, is setting a new standard for dependability. But what does this mean for you? Let's think about traditional invoicing for a moment. Emails get lost in the digital void. Invoices sit unattended when people are on holiday. A simple typo in an email address can mean crucial documents never reaching their destination. With InvoiceNow, your invoices are delivered reliably over a secure network, directly into the recipient's system. This means no more lost emails and missed invoices. But the benefits don't stop at invoice delivery. InvoiceNow can support bi-directional business communication. Customers can potentially send back an invoice response indicating whether the invoice is good for payment. If your system can receive this response, you can rely on InvoiceNow to help you react quickly to any invoice issues. This means you can fix problems promptly and get your payments on time. In essence, InvoiceNow transforms invoicing from a potential source of frustration into a smooth, reliable process that keeps your business running efficiently.
For GST registered businesses, compliance isn't just important, it's essential. The Inland Revenue Authority of Singapore, or IRAS, will require GST registered businesses to submit invoice data digitally and in a structured format to the IRAS system. Refer to this website for details of the requirements and timeline for mandatory compliance. The good news is that with InvoiceNow, you can issue e-invoices on the InvoiceNow network and have your data submitted to IRAS all in one go. Here's how it works. When you use an InvoiceNow ready solution to send e-invoices over InvoiceNow, it includes automated validation on invoices for tax compliance before the data is sent to IRAS. This means potential issues are identified earlier, reducing the risk of errors in your GST returns. With invoice data readily available and pre-validated, businesses can expect shorter GST audits and faster refunds by IRAS. It's a win-win for businesses and auditors alike. Compliance can be very easy. With InvoiceNow, you can enjoy a high degree of compliant invoices, shorter GST audits, and faster refunds. But how does all this translate to real-world impact? Let's look at the journey of one familiar local business, Sheng Siong, a large enterprise that adopted InvoiceNow. With InvoiceNow, manual work in processing invoices are greatly reduced. With more partners on board, Sheng Siong is also expecting potential savings of 23 hours of warehouse operations, 8 hours of finance operations for tray matching, and 2 hours of physical filing and storage. But more than that, Sheng Siong reported improved relationships with suppliers and customers thanks to faster, more reliable invoicing. Let's hear from the CEO of Sheng Siong.
采用 InvoiceNow 后，我们预计的潜在节省包括了23小时的仓储操作时间、8小时用于三方配对系统的财务操作时间，以及2小时进行实质存档的时间。更重要的是，随着我们把更多的供应商带入这个平台，我们能继续带给供应商便利，而且能持之以恒。
Let's do a quick recap of what we have covered. With InvoiceNow, you gain simplicity, one solution for all your invoicing needs, efficiency, automated processes that save time and money, reliability, secure, dependable invoice delivery, compliance, shorter audits and faster refunds.
Before we end, we'd like to cover a few questions that are often asked. The first question: what is the cost involved in adopting InvoiceNow? This is a good question and a very reasonable one. The honest answer is that the cost does vary from business to business. And here, we are just referring to the cost of being able to transact on InvoiceNow and not the cost of having a solution that supports InvoiceNow. I hope you are clear about the difference. For many who are using accounting solutions, you may be paying a subscription fee for it, while the transactions fees on InvoiceNow are either waived or priced very affordably. For micro businesses, free or very low-cost basic solutions are available for you to adopt. And for large enterprises, you may have to invest more for solution integration, but the returns from savings on higher volume transactions will, in due time, outweigh the cost.
For the second question, some of you may like to know how secure the InvoiceNow or PEPO network is. The answer: the data transmitted within the PEPO network is encrypted. Service providers have security standards they have to maintain. All in all, it's far more secure than invoicing via email or hard copies. So, there is no need to be concerned about how secure the network is. Third question, and perhaps the most important: how do I get on board InvoiceNow as an SME or a large enterprise? The answer? It's all in the other videos in this series, but here's the short version. If you're an SME, check how to activate the feature on your current accounting solution, or consider switching to a free one that supports it. For larger enterprises, you will likely need some level of solution integration to make it work. dive into the videos to get the full picture.
As we look to the future, one thing is clear. Digital transformation has become a business necessity, and InvoiceNow is an essential step forward. So by adopting InvoiceNow, you're not just solving today's problems, you're positioning your business for the challenges of tomorrow. And you're joining a network of forward-thinking businesses ready to adapt and thrive in an increasingly digital world.
And this is just the beginning. As InvoiceNow evolves, we are exploring exciting new features to make your business operations even more efficient and effective. The future of business invoicing is here. Are you already part of it?